Leclerc hits the wall on the way to the grid. In the way, that's crazy. What's happened? Can't believe it's raining in Miami. He will not start the sprint race. That's, oh dear, that's a disaster for Sha-la-la-la-la. Oh dear, that's bad. Another formation that will take place. Hello there, Keith Chua. Yes, I am here at long last after a busy day of doing football. I am glad. Let's look at the grid. Antonelli starts on pole position for the first time in his career, although of course it doesn't count as a career pole. It's not even starting yet because they're doing another formation for Leclerc's crash to clear his car. Hamilton will start a de facto P6 then, of course. Although, of course, it will probably start in the P7 spot because of grid rules. Albon 8th, Hajar 9th, Alonso 10th. Hulkenberg will start in the top 10 position. Ocon, Gasly, Lawson, Sainz, Stroll, Zhou, Bottas, Behrman. What's happened to Tsunoda? Red flag, everyone. We've got a red flag start. There's a red flag, everyone. Everyone's gone to the pits. Yeah, that's awkward. 19 laps was supposed to be the scheduled race distance, but Charles Leclerc has disrupted the proceedings with a crash in the weights. Oh dear. Yeah, thankfully for me, I'm in a good mood because Derby County crawled over the line with a 0-0 draw against Stoke. I will be playing in the Championship next season, but of course, I'm supposed to be doing an F1 stream. The track is clear now. They've already got rid of the stricken Ferrari of Sha-la-la-la-la. Albon is complaining about his brakes. This could actually help out Charles Leclerc here, ladies and gentlemen. Leclerc traditionally would not have had time to start this race. However, and he could start this race. I don't know. Apparently, I am hearing reports that Charles Leclerc could start the race if his mechanic can fix his Ferrari in time. Yes, say. Well, yeah, well, we just had a red flag, obviously, being a... Thank you. I don't know why, I thought the sprint was starting at, I don't know, 9 o'clock UK time, but turns out that's actually qualifying, so apologies for that. I mean, if I knew that, I think I would have ended my football stream at least 5 minutes sooner, because honestly, there wasn't anything that happened. There wasn't really that much that happened in League One, and I mean, the only thing major that happened in League Two was, I think, Bradford grabbing automatic promotion at the last minute, and Salford, owned by the Manchester United boys, missing out a place in the playoffs. So, everyone is complaining about the rain. It's too much rain on track. Too much rain on the track to start the race, I'm afraid. Everyone, Miami is flooded. Yes, Kiefer. If it's delayed for 1 hour, Ferrari can fix their car. Yes, I think that's it. But I don't know what's going on, because I'm looking at my timing screen and it says it's track cleared, but there's too much rain on the track. There's too much rain in the venue. And for once, there's some actual real water. at Miami because, of course, there is that plastic ocean scenery around the circuit, which makes it rather tacky. So looks like the race fans here in Miami are finally seeing real life water on the track. I mean, I know originally the idea for the Miami racetrack was to have the circuit located near the harbor, but the local council and residents voted against that idea. So Alonso begging for the FIA to cancel the race so Hamilton can't. Oh, come on, man. I think Alonso's way past that nonsense. Look at that. Everyone's calling Oscar Piastri the reincarnation of Kimi Räikkönen, but yet Oscar seems very, very perturbed by the amount of rain he's seen on his visor. I mean, are we going to have to wait an entire hour for the rain to clear up? I mean, how long is it going to carry on raining? Looks like we're going to have to wait at least half an hour. Maybe having races in the Middle East is not a bad idea after all. I really don't know what to say at the moment because, of course, I don't know, what time is it? It must be 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock in Miami right now, so... And, well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they've already got, like, if they don't start the race in the next 3 hours, then they're going to have to cancel the sprint, so... Because, of course, qualifying will be appearing in about 4 hours' time. Mexico have had a contract extension until 2029. What the hell would you make of that, folks? Antonelli, Piastri, Norris, Verstappen, Russell, they will, well, Leclerc, I don't know when he can start, but he could start sixth if he can get his car fixed in time. Seventh, Hamilton, Albon, Hadjar, Alonso, that's your top 10. Can't believe Alonso got his car into 10th place. That's amazing. Hulkenberg up to 11th. What the hell happened to Tsunoda in qualifying? You know what? I'm going to read a qualifying report for what the hell happened? I have no idea what happened, to be honest. Look at that. A red Mercedes race suit. I've never seen that. Oh, it's starting at 9 o'clock for the full feature race. I did say that Antonelli looks like a future world champion, and I was right. Tsunoda was knocked out in Q1 and will start 18th, but of course he's going to start the pit lane anyway. Verstappen has just had celebrated the birth of his first child. Congratulations, Max Verstappen. If there is no confirmation, oh right, you can okay, because I know you're 8 hours ahead, so yeah. If the race is delayed until I don't know, after 6 I don't know what is going to be 1 o'clock local time in Miami, then yeah, I think you should go to sleep. Yeah, fair enough, Keith. Don't stay up because there's an unseasonably high amount of rain in Miami. And oh my God, look at that. Sebastian Vettel actually had the full head of hair back in 2008. You can tell that's an old picture when you see his hairline there. Hope Seb is doing well. Oh, look at this. Oh, we're going to restart the race in 7 minutes' time. So, Kiefer, yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this court Ferrari have had this weekend. The HP delivery design. So it looks like the race will restart at 12:25 local time in Miami. Not gonna lie, I like that race suit Hamilton's got on, the blue and white trim. Yeah, I've not seen John Cartier on any of my streams today. Don't know, I think he might be busy. Racing Bulls have gone full pink. The Red Bull summer drink. Like me, it's like, my God, we've got 2 teams in pink now. I think that's actually an improvement on Herb Sauber's normal green and white, green and black trim. And yeah, the Mercedes driver's got an interesting purple, pink, and white suit going on. But of course, I think the race will restart at 12:30 local time. Apologies if you're looking for the race, but they haven't started yet. Look at that. That is British time, by the way. Of course, it's 12:25 local time in Miami when it will restart. And if you want to watch my score updates of the Championship League 1 and League 2, you can always go to my Crystal Encore channel for the updates. I did. I have to say, it wasn't as exciting or as scary as I thought it would be, because let's be honest, Luton completely collapsed by the time we got to the 60th minute mark, losing 5-3 in the end. And I have to say, when I saw Luton, I thought, oh, thank goodness, there's someone far worse than Derby. And yes, that is correct. Luton have become only the third team after Sunderland and Wolves to make it consecutive relegations from the Premier League to League One in the past 15 years. A very dubious, unwanted record there. Look at the amount of rain there is out on that Miami asphalt. I'm so glad I'm not actually driving a racing car today. Look at that. And I will go through the grid order once again. It looks like Charlotte will probably not start the sprint race, I'm afraid, after spinning and crashing in the wet conditions, which forced the drivers to do an additional formation lap before being told to withdraw back to the pits. Antonelli, for the first time in his career, although this does not count as an official race position, pole position, because this is only a sprint race. Oscar Piastri will start second alongside him, the championship leader. Third place, it is the little bro himself, Lando Norris, giving the British Labour and British Conservative Party a run for their money in terms of who can embarrass themselves the most. Fourth place is Max Verstappen, the reigning four-time world champion. Fifth place is Britain, George Russell. Provisionally, sixth place is Charles Leclerc, but let's face it, I don't think he'll be making it out with the damage he's done to his Ferrari. Teammate Lewis Hamilton will start seventh, although, and I presume he will start in position 7 due to the regulations. So, even though, of course, once he does leave the start line, he'll be up to sixth place anyway. Sorry about that, Kiefer. I didn't get to see your message in time. You can stay. I mean, I don't know whether you feel sleepy or not. You don't have to watch. Eighth place is Alex Albon in the Williams. Ninth is Arby's, very impressive, Isaac Hadjar. 10th place is Spanish rookie Fernando Alonso. 11th place is no podium wonder Nico Hulkenberg. 12th place is 2021 Hungarian Grand Prix winner Esteban Ocon. 13th place is his former teammate, Italian 2020 Grand Prix winner Pierre Gasly. 14th, Kiwi Liam Lawson. 15th, four-time Grand Prix winner Carlos Sainz. 16th is three-time podium finisher Lance Stroll. 17th is Jack Doan, who has no real accomplishments to his name, to be honest. 18th is Bortoletto, who is the reigning Formula 2 champion. 19th is rookie hotshot Oliver Bearman of Haas. And 20th is Yuki Tsunoda, although it looks like he'll be starting from the pit lane for Red Bull. The safety car is out, folks. Let's get this race started, everyone. I'm not sure how strong the drainage system is at Miami. Ugh. Two minutes time, everyone will leave for another formation lap. Let's hope we actually get this race underway, because in 3.5 hours time, qualifying for the feature race will commence. And just a reminder, the point system for the sprint follows: 8 points for first, 7 points for second, 6 points for third, 5 points for fourth, 4 points for fifth, 3 points for sixth, 2 points for seventh, and 1 point for eighth. I apologize if I might have misspoken, but I'm just desperate for them to get all out on track and get this race done and over with. This is really hard to work out. I have no idea how good Antonelli is in the way. Neither do I know what Piastri can do. So, I think the safe bet is that Max Verstappen is going to win the sprint race today, which means that Max Verstappen will be back in the championship race. Whether you like that or not, that's none of my business, because Max Verstappen is excellent in greasy conditions. But of course, Russell can also do a fair bit in the wet himself. Thank you for the like, even though no one's watching. Oh, someone is watching. Go. Everyone will now depart the pit lane to finally start their formation lap and finally get this race on the way with just 18 laps to go. The hour counter has started, which is, of course, the 1 hour counter, which is the time limit for the sprint race. I don't think Leclerc would have been allowed. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's how it is. Leclerc dropping down the gear now. He's dropped down all the way to 20th position. Also, just to let you guys know this, since I've talked about Surfside VPN, if you guys are interested in watching Formula 1 for $2 a month, you can get Surfside VPN from the link in the description, and you can join Intermediate tyres for every driver on the grid, including Carlos Sainz, who has swapped onto the intermediates, having originally wanted to start on the wets, but with the rain decreasing, he's decided to go to inters. Antonelli is entering turn 16. He's got another 3 corners to go before he gets to the grid slopes.
So Tsunoda had modified his setup. So he was going to start the race in 18th position. But what happened was that Red Bull just decided, well, if he's going to be in 18th, we might as well change the setup to put on a wet setup, and then he'll be better in wet position.
And it turns out Tsunoda would start 20th at last because of car setup modifications, and of course Charles Leclerc, even though he is supposed to start 6th, will not start the race due to crashing out on a previous formation lap half an hour ago, which meant the body then decided to delay the race. Antonelli has crossed the line to start lap 2. What's going on? Oh, we're doing another safety car lap. The hell's gone on with that timing screen? Antonelli's in first place, just so you know, ahead of Piastri, behind the safety car. That's incorrect. Apologies, my timing screen is incorrect. Antonelli is the race leader. Please ignore the timing screen. Raceable conditions according to Max. So that is Antonelli ahead of Piastri, Norris behind the safety car with on lap 2, by the way. Verstappen is in 4th place. Sorry, I'll just show you what the sprint qualifying order is before we show the official race order, due to the computer not working as intended. Just so you know, Leclerc has already retired, so please ignore his name. Hamilton is up to 6th, Albon 7th, Hadjar 8th, Alonso 9th, and Hulkenberg 10th. Please ignore Leclerc's name. Antonelli is heading towards turn 17. There's a lot drier now, apparently, but makes you wonder, could we be seeing a few pit stops to get on dry tyres? I don't know. There we go. And today slowed everyone right down. Antonelli, where is he going to hit the gas? He's coming out turn 19. And it's go, go, go from Kimi Antonelli. God, he's going really slowly. Oh, right, you're all going to do a grid start then.
Albon in seventh, Hamilton sixth, Russell fifth, Verstappen fourth, Norris third, Piastri second, Antonelli third. We have got the last car approaching with Yuki Tsunoda lined up on his grid slot. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And
5. Go, go, go! Antonelli leads the field for the first time in his career. He keeps hold of the lead. Oh, but... Oh my God, Antonelli's completely screwed up. Piastri, Norris, Verstappen up into the podium spots. Antonelli down in 4th place. What a terrible start for the 18-year-old Italian rookie. Oh dear, well, he's going to learn from that, but I'm pretty sure right now his heart has sank to the bottom of his boots, having messed up turn 1 like he did. Oh, what a shame for Antonelli. Piastri, Norris, Verstappen will not care though. Hulkenberg has fallen to 14th. Stroll's up to 11th. What a start Stroll's had. Up 5 places. Lawson's up to 9th. Well, I mean, the wet conditions have given us some proper drama here. Alonso is now currently up to 8th place. Oh, what an Antonelli. Well, that went horribly wrong. Obviously, a lot of drivers have picked up a position due to what happened to Charles Leclerc half an hour ago. Behrman and Tsunoda pick up 3 spots, whilst Zhou and Bottas both at the back of the grid. Piastri enters turn 19 and will begin lap 4. That went as badly wrong as it probably could have done for the pole sitter Antonelli, who's down in 4th place. And Norris is going to be, well, he's going to be kicking himself for not taking advantage of Antonelli going off wide and potentially sneaking a move up the inside of Piastri. Oh my God, Piastri's flying. And look at that. Nearly 2 seconds between the 2 McLarens already. Look at that. Stroll is already up to 11th. That's crazy. That is genuinely bad. But of course, we all know Stroll loves it when the track starts raining. No need to call Leclerc names in the chat, by the way. I think he's well aware of what an absolute cock-up he did. Look at that. Tsunoda with a fastest lap of a 1 minute 54.12. But Piastri's probably going to get the fastest lap. But of course, we don't give out points for fastest laps anymore. 140.26 for Piastri. That's rapid. Verstappen. Oh my word, he's more than half a second slower than McLaren's. And McLaren really is one hell of a fast car. Even faster when it's raining. As for Antonelli and Russell, they're nearly a second slower than Piastri, so it's probably for the best Antonelli bottled it in the first corner, because otherwise you'd probably have the 2 McLarens distracting him and potentially pestering him into a mistake. Hamilton remains 6th, Albon 7th. The 2 RBs, oh yeah, they don't give out points below top 8, so Lawson and Hadjar are going to have to hope for a mistake from the top 8 if they want a point today. No penalty for Piastri there. Piastri will start lap 6 with a 2-second lead. And Norris, wow, I wonder what's going on in Norris's head, to be honest. Hello, Esteban Ocon has overtaken Sainz in 12th place. Hulkenberg is dropping like a stone from the order, down to 15th place. And Alonso banking that point in 8th place. The field is spreading out. The field is spreading out now. It's not really a close race, to be honest, even though we're only 7 laps in. Purple sector 1 for Piastri. This is going perfectly for Piastri, who's just not rattled by this situation at all. I mean, I'm seeing publications comparing Piastri to Michael Schumacher. Apparently. And I have to wonder, will there be someone gambling on the pit stop? Because Yuki Tsunoda will probably try and pit, to be honest, because he is stuck behind Behrman. Just 11 laps remaining already, so that's about 22 minutes to go-ish, 20 minutes. Thank you for 3 laps. I mean, if I was Yuki Tsunoda, I think I would be looking at the pit lane right now and maybe gambling on dry if he can feel some dry patches on the track. Wouldn't be surprised to see Lance Stroll do the same because we all know what Lance Stroll is like in these conditions. He suddenly improves by like at least 10 jolts compared to what he's usually like in a dry. Oh, could we see Russell overtake Antonelli? But Mercedes maintain a 4-second gap over Hamilton's Ferrari, which is... Wow, Hamilton is a second and a half slower than the McLarens, and his last lap was 2 seconds slower than Piastri. And Ferrari is insanely slow in these conditions. I mean, it looks like a Williams slap with a bit of red paint slapped on right now, that Ferrari. On to lap 10, will Russell overtake Antonelli going into turn 1? Russell's playing the team game, it looks like. He wants to overtake his teammate, but Antonelli, with his pride at stake, having bottled the start of the race, refuses to yield. Trying to think, it's like 28 seconds you lose in the pit lane if you pit. With only 9 laps to go, I mean, you need to be able to gain, like, I don't know, 3.5 seconds to make the dry tyres worth gambling on. 3.5 seconds per lap, that is. And honestly, I think if you want to gamble on dry tyres, then probably now is the best time, but it looks like no one wants to do it, so game over, really. Russell is desperately gagging for team orders. What a politician, eh? DRS. DRS is coming, lads. Behrman's using it. Sainz re-overtakes Ocon for 12th. Albon got DRS on Hamilton, but it's not enough. Tsunoda's pitting. Tsunoda pits. Well, I said now would be the best time to pit, and he has done it. With just 8 laps to go, Tsunoda is gambling on the dry tyres, like I said he might do. I will update you on Tsunoda's lap times, everyone, and he's on the medium compound, so Yuki Tsunoda has completed a best lap of a 1 minute 42.9. Although, of course, he has been stuck in traffic for most of this race, so it is going to be interesting to see how quick Tsunoda is on these dry tyres. Let's look at his sector times. Albon is slipstream Hamilton down to turn 17. Just ignore Tsunoda's time for sector 1. I will be looking at his time for sector 2 though. That should tell you how quick he is. Lots of 39s and 40 seconds for most of the drivers on the grid. What has Tsunoda done in sector 2? Hamilton's picking for softs. Tsunoda, what's his sector 2 time? He still hasn't. It's a 38.675 for Tsunoda. I think that's got to be the fastest sector 2 time of the race so far. Everyone's pitting. Hamilton, Stroll, Sainz have gone to the pits. They all realise Tsunoda's flying. As it looks like the race on, there's been no overtakes, so I'll be keeping an eye out on Tsunoda, what he's doing at the back of the grid. Tsunoda is coming on to the first start finish line. It's a 28.24. That's not any quicker than anyone else's, to be honest. But he did pick up a fair bit of time in sector 2. Oh, and that's going to be interesting. Hamilton, Stroll, and Sainz emerge in front of Tsunoda. I don't think the McLarens will pit, to be honest, because they have got a 5 second, nearly 6 second buffer on Verstappen. Oh, it's a 33.7 there in sector 1 for Tsunoda. He's gone a second quicker than Norris. Piastri struggling now. Norris could... Sorry, I couldn't read your message, say, but I am looking really close at these lap times. Hamilton does a purple 37.3 in sector 2. Stroll and Tsunoda only does a 38.0. I don't know what happens. What's going on with Tsunoda's lap sector times, to be honest. It's very clear that the softs and the mediums are the tyres to have right now. Verstappen's pitted. Like I said, he called. Oh, yellow flag in the pit lane, folks. Stroll has gone past Lawson for position. Great time to pit by Lance Stroll, who always flies in these wet conditions. Oh my, this is interesting, folks. Antonelli is on the medium tyres and he's in 5th place. Verstappen's in 7th on soft tyres. I think I need to refresh my screen. The order is changing rapidly now. Alonso's 4th, yeah. But he's still on the intermediates. That's the thing, though. Piastri. Sainz has... oh, Norris is over... oh, Piastri's pitted. Piastri's pitted. Norris takes the lead. Norris is going to gamble. I don't know. It looks like, if I'm going to be honest, the mediums and the softs are definitely much better to have than the intermediates now. And I think... yeah, I think almost pretty much every driver's pitted except for Norris, Hadjar, and Ocon. Oh yeah, Hadjar and Ocon are pitted, meaning that Norris is the only driver remaining who has not pitted. Sainz is out of the race. And Verstappen goes back up to 3rd place. Hamilton's in 4th. That's worked out beautifully for the 7-time world champion with the fastest lap of a 1:36.37. Hamilton is flying in the drying conditions. Purple sector 1:32.05. And he's putting Verstappen under all sorts of headaches. Can Hamilton get a podium place? And he gets in front of Max Verstappen. What a move down into turn 11 by Lewis Hamilton. The Ferrari crew are loving that. Verstappen switching onto the soft tyres has proven a masterstroke by Maranello. What? Oh my goodness, what am I talking? Alonso's out. Oh my, Alonso's out. What's happened? Oh yeah, he's crashed out at turn 12. Alonso's out of the race. And the safety car's come out. And Norris has been bailed out. You lucky boy, Lando Norris. You lucky boy. Oscar Piastri is going to be fuming. Albon's up to 5th place. Norris, Russell's been 6th. And poor old Kimi Antonelli has lost out terribly, of course. I know he's paid twice for some reason. Don't know what's going on with Kimi Antonelli, but Stroll and Lawson are in the other 2 point scoring positions, 7th, 8th, because points only go down to 8th place. Tsunoda's up to 10th place, so obviously pitting for medians when he did. Worked out fairly well, but he still needs to overtake another 2 cars if he wants a point finish. Sainz, Alonso, and are out of the race, joining Leclerc on the sidelines, meaning only 17 cars remain in the Miami sprint race, which could well end behind the safety car if they cannot clear Alonso's car out in time for a grandstand finish. What a shame. But what did I say, folks? Alonso is a geriatric badger at this point in his career. What did I say, folks? All these little mistakes are creeping into his driving now. Yeah, Sainz spun off as well. Yeah, Lando got very lucky, I've got to say. You know, you do need a bit of luck to succeed in F1, and of course that will cut Piastri's championship lead down by a point. I mean, Piastri will probably compartmentalize this race as just being one of those things that went against him. I don't think Piastri will throw a fit or a strop. He's just unlucky today. That is your new race order. As you can see on the screen, I think the screen actually updated itself pretty quickly. Norris, Hamilton, Verstappen, and Zhou on the soft tyres. Everyone else is on the medium tyres. I mean, 3 out of the top 4 on soft tyres, whilst Zhou is at the back. Don't know why. I mean, Zhou's time in F1 is already ticking as we speak. Wait, that's a 10-second unsafe release penalty for Max. Oh dear. Well, that looks like he's going. I don't know. As it stands, it looks like he dropped down to 7th place, unless, of course, Lawson can catch the back of Stroll in time. Because on my timing screen, Lawson is about. Don't know. Oh no, he's going to drop down to 8th now, because of course Lawson's closing up, and now Baber's closing up. So. Yeah, there could be no points for Max today. Max Verstappen will be heading into qualifying with no points from the sprint. A 10-second penalty for an unsafe release. Oh, wow, that's going to be another dagger in the relationship between Max Verstappen and the Red Bull team. And it looks like Yuki Tsunoda could be getting warmed up for a potential stab of points finish in a race that, I mean, Yuki never really had much belief he would get anything from, but it looks like now that he's up to 10th place, he could rescue a result. 3 laps to go. Hamilton, what a masterstroke, getting onto the soft tyres before anyone else did.
maybe they have one lap of this right at the end. That would be mega. That would be incredible.
I don't think Max and Fernando will be very friendly with each other after this race, since Max will not be pleased with Alonso's antics. And I don't think Piastri will be very happy with the double Spanish world champion either. Lewis Hamilton, weirdly enough, will be giving him a couple of smiles when they get back to the paddock, though, uncharacteristically. Two laps remaining. Can they get Alonso's car out in time? If they can't, then it's going to be a safety car finish, but...
There we go then. We have got 2 laps left of racing, and well, if we don't get a message from race control now, so the safety car is in this lap, then we're not going to go racing.
I will update you if the FIA race control can clear Alonso's car out in time for a final green lap racing. The race order is Norris, Piastri, Hamilton, Verstappen, Albon, Russell, Stroll, and Lawson in the top 8. The pit stops have shaken the race order up, but Alonso's crash has neutralised the race order. It doesn't look likely we're getting a restart, I'm afraid. Come on, man. I mean, Lawson is going to get 2 points because, of course, Verstappen's got a 10-second penalty. So, yeah, I mean, it looks like Weber will get the final point. Hello there, John. Nice to see you. Looks like you've had a busy day because I've not seen you until now. No news from the race control about what's going to happen to the safety car, so it looks like we're going to end the race behind the Aston Martin safety car. And of course, Alonso is probably going to get a telling off from Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen is 4th on the road, but with a 10-second penalty, he will drop behind his teammate Yuki Tsunoda. Final lap. All right. Alonso collided with Lawson. Okay. I didn't see a replay, but well, I don't know. I think we're going to get a race investigation between Lawson and Alonso, Dane. That'll be very interesting to see. That should be an official race order, unless, of course, someone's car breaks down, which, well, I mean, in today's era of robust reliability in F1, I highly doubt someone's going to break down at, like, I don't know, driving around at an average speed of 80 miles an hour. I think that's it. I think that's dusted, folks. Fernando Alonso has put something of a dent in Max Verstappen's championship hopes. Of course, Max Verstappen, just so you know, has got a 10-second time penalty, which will probably drop him in and around where his teammate Tsunoda is. So there'll be no points for Max, meaning that Albon will get 4th place, 5 points for him, 4 points for Russell, it will go up to 5th. Stroll will go to 6th, so that's 3 points. Lawson will get 2 points. Although he could be subject to an investigation if the stewards deem him guilty of ending Alonso's race at turn 12. Behrman could get 8th place and get a point, but of course, if Lawson gets penalised, he could get 2 points. And for we know, Tsunoda could score a point in a race where it looked extremely unlikely that you would get a result. And I'm going to say it now, unless we get any further penalties as such or any stoppages, Lando Norris is your Miami Grand Prix sprint race winner. Congratulations. And yes, Verstappen's 10-second time penalty has dropped him miles down the order, down to 16th. Oh, well, that's not my problem, no. Even then, Dowen still can't beat Max. Albon, I think that's incorrect, folks. Yep, Albon 4th, 5th, Russell 6th, Stroll 7th, Lawson 8th, Behrman. My God, what is it with Lance's ability to get results on a wet track? It's just not real. The guy suddenly turns into Piquet and Senna when the heavens open. He should have become a rally driver, to be honest. That's all I'm going to say about Lance Stroll. 8th place for Behrman. Congratulations. Lando scams his way to another win. Well, you know, if you can't beat them, they just get lucky. I think Lando Norris owes Lawson and Alonso a champagne bottle. I don't think being lucky means you're a good racing driver, though. I mean, it is only a sprint race, so I wouldn't get too carried away with Norris's result. But that does mean that Piastri's championship lead is cut by a point, whilst Verstappen takes a major blow, losing or falling quite a few points behind both Piastri and Norris. Calmness of Kimi and driving a Schumacher. Oh. I mean, everyone is hyping him up, aren't we now? Talk about a hype machine going into overdrive. I don't know. Did Chaser HD do a live stream? I'm going to check. I mean, I know he doesn't like doing sprint race live watch along, so I presume he didn't. But there's your race winner, folks. Lando Norris, thanks to a safety car that came out because of Alonso and Lawson colliding, who was pitting at the time when the safety car appeared, despite having trailed Piastri throughout most of this race, takes a very fortuitous, very unlikely race win. Fair enough. Albon's under investigation for starting procedure infringement and safety car infringement. Oh my God, I don't think we're going to get I think we might have to wait for quite a while to see the official results, because Lawson could be an Albon or an investigation. Oh my God, Max is probably going to leave Red Bull after, is going to probably get pushed closer to the exit door at Red Bull after being given a 10-second penalty for an unsafe release. He was 4th on the road, but he finished 17th thanks to the 10-second time pen. Top 75 F1 driver of all time. Okay, I don't know whether that's something to boast about, but each to their own. But Hamilton did a great job pitting at the right moments to get on the softs, using his experience of nearly 20 years to get that result on a day when his teammate bottled it before they even blew out the red lights. Championship table. Wait, McLaren already on 203 points. So Lewis Hamilton, yes, was Mercedes on second with 115. Wow, McLaren are just miles ahead. Red Bull have got 89 points with no point in the sprint. Ferrari improved their points haul to 84. Williams are up to 30 points in 5th place. Oh dear, Alpine remain last with just 6 points. Oh dear, it's not looking good for Alpine, is it? I mean, you know, I was congratulating Max Verstappen for becoming a father, but looks like his first race as a dad has gone horribly wrong. And Ferrari are indeed closing the gap on Red Bull, thanks to 6 points scored by the 7-time world champion in their car. Mind you, Max was having steaming issues in his helmet visor, but in the end, a second time pen from the FIA costed him far more than any steam and fog in his visor. Oscar Piastri leads the championship on 106 points. Lando has 97 points. Max falls behind on 87 points. Russell 4th with 77. Leclerc remains 5th with 47. Antonelli remains 6th with 38. Hamilton 7th with 37. Albon remains 8th with 25. Ocon and Stroll remain 9th and 10th. Ocon with 14. And Stroll closes up with 13 points. Look at that. Stroll has got an out. Alonso still has not scored a point so far this season, it looks like. All of Aston Martin's 13 points have come from Mr. Lancelot. So, I mean, his fans are going to be very pleased about that. Ollie Behrman's under investigation. Oh, my God. You're under investigation. You're under investigation. Yellow flag penalty for everyone, it looks like. I don't know what to say, folks. You know what? I think when I get round to qualifying, I think I will update you on the final order for the sprint. So this is very much a provisional race standing. So I don't know whether the Norris, Piastri, Hamilton, and so on will be confirmed as the point scorers. Who knows? I will update you in time. In about 3 hours' time, we'll get round to qualifying. And I think I'll leave it at that for now. Oh, right, because it was Sainz that was blocking him. That's why. Sainz was blocking Max. Oh, dear, that's really unlucky. Max will not be a happy bunny after this race. I mean, that's 5 points I was taken off him.